This weekend, cars are lining up at the Lowndes County Civic Center as the Georgia Department of Health administers the Johnson & Johnson vaccine in a drive-through clinic. Cars were lining up as the first appointment took place at 9 a.m.
Well, we've had a lot of people calling in to our call center asking for the Janssen vaccine. So we knew that there was a demand for that particular vaccine in itself. And then we also know that people prefer a drive-through method if at all possible.
There were a steady stream of cars throughout the duration of the clinic. Cars were told to have ID and insurance cards at the ready to make the process as smooth as possible.
You know, we just encourage people to make sure that they're really researching the vaccine. You know, we hear a lot of people that are waiting to get it to see how it affects others. And we just encourage you to look into it and research it. There are side effects with any vaccine that you get.
Lowndes County has received 1,600 doses of the Janssen vaccine, commonly known as the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Unlike Moderna and Pfizer, the Johnson's vaccine is a single-dose shot and nearly 100% effective at treating the most severe cases of COVID-19.
I was just telling you, we're also doing mobile clinics, particularly among the African American faith-based community because of the hesitancy within the African American community. We have partnered with a lot of different ministers and with the National Panhellenic Council, excuse me, in our area to ensure that education is getting to all of our communities and making sure that anyone that wants the vaccine, that they can get it where they're comfortable at.
The overall process took no longer than 45 minutes, and that includes the mandatory 15-minute observation period. Events like these will happen more often as more people become eligible for the vaccine. President Biden wants all states to make the vaccine available to people by May 1st. I'm Cyle Clark, reporting for News Valdosta. The Valdosta State University Recreation Center is a pinnacle of health and fitness for the community of Valdosta, Georgia. This recreation center is located on the campus of Valdosta State University, home of the Blazers. The campus rec is open to all members of the community and offers many activities and events that encourage members to join together in a fun and active environment.
A lot of events. Ride the Rec's a big one we do once a year. We do swim lessons, and it just varies. Like, it depends on what we have going that semester. Canoe Battleship's a big one at the beginning of every school year that we do in the fall. Yeah.
The campus rec includes a variety of facilities, which include a functional training room, weight training room, pool area, climbing wall, cardio area, and so much more.
If you want a place that is very accepting of everyone and an open space, a safe space that you wouldn't feel uncomfortable, I would highly suggest the Student Rec Center.
This is a place where I made a lot of my friends when I first got to school. So all the people that I hang out with regularly, I met them here. So for me, like, this is a great place to meet people. Like, we have 3 basketball courts. You can play basketball with just about anybody. That's a great way to meet people. You can lift weights upstairs. It's a good way to meet people.
The recreation center houses an indoor pool that is heated year-round. A lifeguard is always on duty to make sure the area remains a safe, friendly environment. The Valdosta State Rec Center is open Monday to Thursdays from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., and Sundays from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. The Rec Center is free for all current students to use. Also, a membership is offered to all faculty and staff members and also members of the community. The Rec Center welcomes all new members to join them on a journey of health and wellness. I'm Cyle Clark, reporting for News Valdosta.
Hey everyone! Today we're learning about the Scarlet King snake.
Hi, my name is Clint Hahn, and I work at Grand Bay Education Center in Southeast Georgia. And this little girl right here, her name is Pearl. Now, Pearl is a very unique species of snake. She's called a Scarlet King snake. And if I see her in the wild, I might think she was a venomous snake, but she is definitely not. Now, when I look at Pearl's color patterns, I notice that red touches black. and that is a friend of Jack. But now if it's a coral snake, if red touches yellow, then it might kill a fellow. And that's the color rhyme that I use if I'm walking around and I see a snake that looks like this. That is the exact color rhyme that I use to help me remember whether it's harmless or whether it might be highly venomous. And she lays eggs, and that makes her oviviparous. And that's anything that lays eggs and then the babies later hatch. Versus like a human that's viviparous, and I was born alive. And then there's one more type of reproduction. There's something called ovoviviparous. And that simply means like a cottonmouth has the eggs inside her body, and then when the babies hatch, they come out alive, and then she later discards those eggshells. So she actually retains the eggs in her body if that species of animal is ovoviviparous. And Pearl looks like a small snake, but she's actually an adult. She's as big as she's gonna get. And an average size for a scarlet king snake is anywhere from 18 to 24 inches. And she's a girl, so she gets bigger than the boy. She belongs to a family of snakes called the colubrids. And that is the most widespread species of snake on this planet.
Just like humans, scarlet king snakes have ribs from their heads to their tails. On the ribs are muscles, which allow the snakes to slither around. Let's go over what we learned. What is the color rhyme that Clint uses to figure out if a snake is friendly or not? The color rhyme is, if red touches black, it is a friend of Jack. If red touches yellow, it may kill a fellow. What type of snake is Pearl? Pearl is a scarlet king snake. What is the average size a scarlet king snake can get? 18 to 24 inches.